This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Kermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off.
You got to give the defense some credit on this one. They came out in dime with 6 defensive backs on the field to try to lock down all these playmakers with that much speed on the field. They were quick to jump on the quarterback when he decided to take it himself. Good play there by the D to set up this 4th down.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Tafita. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
The defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. And the Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That's caught. It's Martin. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
I think the defense let their guard down. They had him in such a hole, they got a little bit soft. Offense took advantage of it. They got a shot now on 4th down.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. And they finally tackle him down after one big gain in the pitch and catch. The Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive, like a championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a first down. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying.
And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. A huge defensive score. The defense playing a huge role here. They score, and suddenly we're tied with a conference championship on the line.
Wow, this is unbelievable drama right here. I just happen to be looking at the head coach when they created that turnover. He's running on the sideline almost like he's trying to chase the ball carrier into the end zone. Huge play and changes the momentum of this game.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Fafita. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the...
Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show me he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Quick throw over the middle. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They'll get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Short pass finds the tight end. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the 1st down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looks left and finds his target there. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Trying to find some room. It's Peoples. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Keeps it on the draw. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain. Back in the red zone, 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Boom. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That strong coverage, though, they tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Now they'll run it on the toss. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game on the play.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and...
He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Looking to pass, it's Fafita. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
And we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
He gets the first and more. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They'll try the option play here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Looking for a gap. It's Martin. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also
Green toward the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Yeah, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the wideout goes in motion. Heading left after the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change to bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Great call here going that nickel defense, giving him more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. It gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Took contact on the throw. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Has the first down and more. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense set up to run one final play before halftime. Let's see if they can make something happen here. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep, begin the second half. And And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. The first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Well, that first half could not gone any worse for this offense, but give them credit. They made the adjustments that they needed to.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Now it's second down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's Fafita. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. Way too much speed in that play.
Oh, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Thurman. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit.
A deep shot to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's going to pull it down and run. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short of the scramble. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Can he make it to the marker? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Dropping back. It's Johnson. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Penn State 49, Ohio State 14.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the return brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They'll try a pass here. With the catch, it's Tate.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it.
He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. It's an out route. The catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
The Buckeyes want to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. No huddle here for the offense.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Extending the play now. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. He takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And in 1st down, they go right back to him. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. No huddle now for the offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Handoff to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. He keeps it on the design run. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play with the score. Penn State.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To the air. It's Fafita. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the run, it's Gibson. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up in what you show the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. That's the RPO caught to the right. Touchdown, Penn State. A great catch and run for 6. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped with a conference championship on the line he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Sacked. Dropped at the 3.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down sack. Pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they're able to get him down. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter, a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short game.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, gets some yards, but not enough for the first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Bringing pressure. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. And Indy Lions trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they put 6 more on the board.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether
looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Ohio State. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
So, second down after the incompletion. Chewing clock with the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And the Nittany Lions are on the move here. A quick throw out left, complete. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Penn State. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, up and good.
70. Ohio State, 28.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for some space. It's Martin. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Nittany Lions will look to convert here on 4th down. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.